It's holiday season, and if you're wondering what to stuff the stockings with this season, you'll want to pick up Eric Benet's latest creation called Lost in Time. It's featuring the hit single Sometimes I Cry, which coincidentally has reached the top of the Urban AC charts more than once.
Yeah, it was a beautiful thing. 5 weeks at number one. So I
Wow.
mean, I gotta feel good about that. That's a great way to start off a project.
Oh,
So
yeah. And let's talk about the project. Let's talk about some of the production on the project. And of course, let's also start with the title, Lost in Time. Why Lost in Time?
Lost in Time is the name of this CD because I really wanted to almost like capture the magic or the craftsmanship that was used back in the mid to late 70s when making songs. It was much less about technology and much more about the actual musicianship and the real string arrangements, real horn arrangements, and you know, back in the day, if you couldn't play, you weren't on the track. If you
Yeah.
couldn't sing, you weren't invited to the
No auto
studio.
tune.
Yeah, none of that. So I was really trying to capture all of that on this record.
And you said real strings, real musicians. I understand. Well, this is from the Milwaukee Symphony.
Yeah, actually, I recorded the whole album back home in my hometown of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and
Okay.
we got some Milwaukee Symphony orchestras to play on the record, and all the musicians are pretty much from Milwaukee, and you know, is some really talented people in my back home. So I wanted to, you know, basically utilize that, and I'm really happy with the outcome.
Okay. And Sometimes I Cry. It's a fan favorite. It's one of
Thank
my
you,
favorites.
thank you
And
so
I also
much.
saw on the music video that you shed some tears.
Yeah, they were. I was getting my acting on in the video.
Were
They were real
you?
tears.
Were they?
Yeah, they had the they have like I guess they call them glycerin tears on standby in case I couldn't, you know, generate the real joints. But yeah, I just you know, I just kind of went to this place where I recently, not so much in the past, but I heard about a family member that was going through something very difficult health wise, and
Mhm.
you know, somebody very close to me. And then when I heard about it, it just crushed me. And so I just took myself to that moment, and you know, it they kind of welled up and came back.
Wow. And we've been following Eric from the beginning. And so we've heard about the music, we've heard about the man from what we hear in the media, of course.
Right.
So Sometimes I Cry.
Hmm.
Is that about anyone or anything in particular?
I mean, that
Gotta
that's
ask.
that's been a popular question when it comes to that song, but it's not about any one person. I think what I did with Sometimes I Cry is I thought of, you know, I've been through quite a few, like most of us, when you get to my age, you've been through quite a few breakups, like
Mm-hmm.
big breakups in your life, and I just kind of went back and almost made a mosaic. Like
Mm-hmm.
I took a piece from this breakup, a piece from that one, a piece from that one, and just put them all together, and you know, made a collage almost of like healing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Now, you are a love song balladeer. Would you consider yourself romantic? And if so, why?
uh, I'd like to think of myself as romantic, and I think the secret to being romantic is listening.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I mean, you know, you could do the cliche things like a box of chocolate or some flowers, and that's cool and that's always nice. But I think you really have to listen to the individual, whoever you're with, and see, you know, what really makes them happy. Like what is going to bring back some nostalgic feeling that they, you know, they haven't felt in a while, or something they experienced back in the day or in their childhood, or something through conversations with them where, you know, wow, this is really going to take them back to this loving, beautiful, intimate place in their mind. And whatever that is, I mean, it might be a book, it might be, you know, a clip from their favorite TV show or something, but, you know, bring that, and, you know, it'll open up a whole nother level of intimacy, I think. But, you know, so I like to do that, just stay in tune with the person.
Okay. Now, Eric, you are pretty easy on the eyes. I think we can all agree. What about
Why,
any of
thank
the
you.
film work? Have you thought about that?
Yeah, I would. I mean, the acting thing is something that I never. I've yet to. I don't know. I've never been bitten by the acting bug, but you know, hey, it could still happen. But I would be into it if it was, if it was the right script, the right director, and I just never put a whole lot of energy into pursuing it. But you
Okay.
know,
And of course, who has time to pursue when you're on tour constantly? You're currently touring with Candy Burris and
Fantasia,
Fantasia.
yeah, it's
You even
been
had a show with El DeBarge recently.
man, that was great. That was great. I mean, we're still on tour. Actually, we're gonna pick it back up right after. We're taking a break now. We'll pick it back up right after Christmas, and it's just been an amazing show. All of our talents and vocal styles, and more importantly, personalities, vibe so well together on stage and off stage, and it's just been incredible. So, if you'd like to go to my website, ericbenet.net, and there's a schedule of where I'm going to be and where I'm going to be touring.
Okay. Well, Eric, thank you so much for joining us in the Red Velvet Cake studio.
Thank you.
For
Where
the
my cake at?
we'll work on that.
Okay. All right.
This has been Beyond the Studio with Erica Taylor. Don't forget to pick up Eric Benet's latest creation, Lost in Time, in stores now. Check it out just in time for the holiday season.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.